Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Oh, it sounds like you all are sleepy. Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
I am Meghdud Damelia from iOS team and ILDC. Okay. Before start my presentation, I am going to ask something question that how many of you are using Facebook? Almost everybody. It's not a thing to ask question. Yeah. And WhatsApp you all are going to use. Okay. It's now become a social status that I offer to show up there all the contents that you are going to beach, going to movie and everybody you are posting just everything about your status. Okay. And just next question is that are you believe that are you safe on social networks? How many of you are believe that you are safe on social networks? Okay. Can you please come here, volunteer?
Own URL using that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Okay, just enter the password.
How can I enter my own password on your?
Do you think this is safe link?
No, of course not.
So where are you?
Now entering the right password.
I told you yesterday. Password certainly.
Today I'm going to show on that my topic is cyber terrorism. Okay, I'm just want to show you that this kind of the phishing attack. Okay, this is not a situation like that you see that if I'm doing this shortened URL. Okay, you might be heard about shortened URL, and if I'm just creating my Facebook account and I'm just sending you the link, you cannot actually see this link. You might be heard anyone heard about the shortened URL? Yes. Okay. I will make this URL as a shortened URL and I'm just ask you to just enter it. I just type a message like this. I am sending you a gift, and this simply that if we are an IT people, that's why we know that this might be a phishing attack or URL is not of the Facebook. Okay. So in this case what happened, I have just make a page like on Facebook, same it is, okay, and I just posted it my site. Okay, so I'm just logging. It will not log in, but it records ID and password to my site. Okay, and it's after that it will actually redirect to the Facebook. So next time when user enters the ID and password, so that it can successfully log in. Today now it's because of that slow speed of download. Okay. After saving the actual password of user, it will redirect to the actual Facebook. Okay. Now if you want to see that what it type, it all logs in a text file. So I can say that how many of, if you can use of Facebook or anything you can. Recently, you have found that in the Times of India that cyber fraud happened in Mumbai. Then approximate 2.5 lakh is held by the user's account. Okay. Simply in that case, this is the same thing. I'm just opening ICICI bank account and I'm simply that cloning that page and upload it to my site, and I have all the credential of that users. Okay. This is just a simple demo of how the Facebook can be hacked. This is not actually hacked because this can happen because of the lack of knowledge in the victims. So now let's ask to Google that are you safe on internet? No, there is the third party or a third entity that's called as cyber terrorisms are there. So it's not possible that if you believe that you are safe on internet, it's not possible 100%. Okay. So what cyber terrorism do and what can we do against the cyber terrorism that I'm going to discuss with you and today. The cyber terrorism. What is actual cyber terrorism? The technology we are actually misusing. That's why I made the tagline that when technology becomes a weapon. It's the next generation war that cyber terrorism occurs. It's now that the conventional method of the terrorism is like before the days when the cyber or internet is not actually used for what the cyber terrorism, what terrorists do, actually assassinating and taking the hostage over the general peoples. Okay. Then now the trend is come and terrorists are attracted to the internet. Okay, and they are making the more targeting that government side and all this bank frauds and it's adapting that cyber crime and internet because of they are also the convenient form there. In a traditional manner, they have to go some places and have to be the bomb blast and assassination. And this all operation are risky and as compared to the cyber crime. In a cyber crime is the major advantage is you can handle it by the every corner of the world and your identity is anonymous. Okay, that's no one and it is very difficult to identify someone that where the actual attack is begin. Okay. So today I am only discussing on the cyber terrorism that how it can happen and what action can be done against the cyber terrorism. So regarding to this topic, I have some small video on documentary that's what can be caused of the cyber terrorism.
These guys are good. Let's get to work. Little startup with a great idea. Their target, a ProMass. Offices in 12 countries, 5,000 staff. You'd think they'd be secure, wouldn't you? Make some noise. Oops. A smokescreen. A decoy breach to hide what they're really after. Confidential information hidden in the depths of the system. Still here? The computer's crashed.
Morning, Clark. See you Monday.
So goes. Right now, the chances are someone, somewhere, is attacking you. And you don't even know it. Okay, chaps. We're in. I bet you're wondering how they got this far. This is smart. Lovely. She's in now. Sensitive passwords and system details from a keystroke logger hidden under a desk for 6 months. You got it?
Easy.
These guys, they know it all. Except, a few weeks earlier, a ProMass was hit by a smaller breach. It made the board stop and think how vulnerable they were. So they brought in the experts. It's never just an IT issue. They carried out cybersecurity training from boardroom to basement, identifying what was critical to the business. Threat and intelligence monitoring. They planned a cyber incident response and brought in their own ethical hackers to test the systems and make honeypots to track the attackers. They reviewed the whole business from New York to Tokyo and devised a game plan for any breach.
Make some noise. it working? Need a launcher one.
These guys are good, they're really good.
They're blocking us again.
They're blocking us!
Try again.
Straight to me. Good. Not good enough.
You're okay. Traffic starts.
You can win, but there's always a next time.
Who's next? Kribashi Tech.
Criminals just get smarter,
Who have we got for the smoke screen? Take your pick.
and they're everywhere. The breach will happen, and when it does, will you be ready?
Okay, so guys, what you can understand from that's actually the power of technology and how can at the what level you can misuse it. Okay, then these things are actually hacking the bank. Okay, this is the video from that's hacking from the Citibank. This recently before the 3 years that is the biggest in cyber crime and cyber hack is by Citibank. You all know about the Citibank. Okay, then approximately around the 8.5 billion dollars will be steal by the hackers by this is simply the hacking techniques. Okay, today I am going to cover this kind of these things. About the cyber terrorism, why cyber terrorism so attracted to the IT and what cyber terrorist can do, and recently the best known example of the cyber terrorism that I will discuss, and the basic guideline to secure. Okay, then how can if you are using the internet, most of you are using, then what should be the you take care of how to use internet. Okay? And the types of cybercrime, that's hacking, cyber forms and hackers, and all about this. Okay, and types of attacks through internet. Which kind of attack can be possible through the internet and hacking, and which kind of the types of attacks are there, like an IP spoofing and packet sniffing, and all these things are we are going to cover in this seminar. And the impact of cybercrime on world culture and the result. That means that how can the cybercrime and the terrorism can be affect on your daily routine life, and what cause that if the some cybercrime happen with you, that what if that your bank account will be nullified by these hackers. These all things we are going to discuss. And the types of hackings, that there are many kind of hackings like a code hack and the ethical hackings and crackers and all this stuff. And the last and the most interesting for you, that reverse engineering. You can hack the Facebook and WhatsApp hack. Okay, I would like to ask for to an Android tip. How many of you are known about APK? Everybody is known about APK. And can you tell me that how can you make your application secure? That if you are making an Android application, okay, then anybody have experience of uploading an Android application to an Apple store? Okay, don't worry. And if you have an APK file, means that it's your binary file, okay, that is already compiled file, okay, and what if that I will access the code from your APK file? Today I am going to show you that if you have a WhatsApp or any kind of APK file, you can reverse engineer and get the code from that APK file. I am going to show you the WhatsApp. You are actually able to see the what the actually the WhatsApp writing the codes and what is the URL. Okay, anybody know about this reverse engineering or obfuscator? Okay. And first is about cyber terrorism. What is cyber terrorism? Any terrorism act that can use the information technology or digital information as an instrument or a target. If suppose that I want to target some bank, okay, then For that I have to access some database or anything, any kind of IP address or what kind of server they have maintained and what actually the security architecture of that security I have to know. That means that I have to knowledge about the information technology, and that I'm going to target my bank or anything that the victims or the attacker are targeted. And cyber terrorism are changing conventional methods. As I told about before that before that cyber terrorism, that the traditional way to is assassination or killing someone, okay, and that's what that's are the general terms that terrorism first in your mind come that terrorism that's only killing and assassinating, but now it's trend is changing towards an IT, and now terrorism is adapting the technology, and that now you can identify that which kind of attacks. Recently there's also Indian side also tweet that the end of 2.5 million users data hack, that credential or are being leaked. Okay, that's kind of the attack is the next generation attacks. So why heads toward the internet? So why the terrorists are attracted towards the internet? Because in a conventional method, if I planted the bomb at the particular space, I am only targeting the people that are living in that territory and the specific area. Whereas what in a IT the main benefit is if the terrorists create a virus, it is not a specific that how the much target is unlimited, that it can be the spread over the world. Okay, that target is that's the main benefit of this IT, and that's why the terrorism are more attracted to this IT, and that's adapting the more modern technologies. Why IT is so attractive to the cyber terrorism? As I said, that modern technology, that terrorism is more easier for the terrorism, that if they're adapting the new technology, that if I want to track someone's, okay, then I'm just simply hack the Facebook account, and you can find the social information, and after that you can track anyone's, okay, and it kind of the next generation attack in bank accounts. Key tactic difference and conventional, that increase anonymity. If I am targeting someone, that my identity is not will be hidden, and it will be more tedious task to identify where the attack is actually begun. Political propaganda and disinformation. I have maintained this kind of country: Iran, Mexico, North Ireland, and Saudi Arabia. These countries are only use the World Wide Web, means internet, for to propagate their propaganda and the disinformation about their rival parties. Okay, if they consider as India, that only use internet for that, if a BJP, then it's only tweets and upload the materials about that opposition party, like in Congress. Okay, this kind of feature, and these countries are only used for this kind of an internet for this kind of such activity. And widest possible audience. Same as that internet is unlimited connectivity over the world. Okay, so that if I'm not now worried about the what kind of targeting. If I want to decide that I want to do some attack based on the cyber terrorism, then the audience is a word spread. Okay, that's I don't have to worry about that, and it affect the millions and trillions users. What cyber terrorism can do? The mainly focus of the cyber terrorism, that's our national securities and banks, and also an individual, and attacks of victims resource their technology. You think that as I give an example of Android technology, you don't think about that reverse engineering can possible. For that you have to develop such kind of tools that will help you to reverse engineer and actually extract the code, so that terrorism have that expert developers or that intelligence are there also having. They will also that's a very funny thing that terrorism also hire the developer, but you have to good knowledge and you have to knowledge about the depth. Okay, so that you can create such a tool that will can extraordinary, and that will identify the such a loopholes in the actual existing system, so you can take a maximum advantage of the system, and you can secure your goal by the vulnerabilities of the system. catastrophic loss of finance and physical. Now you think that it is okay that I am facing the financial loss by the bank accounts losing and everything. But what kind of physical? You might have heard about that not in India but US, a majority our filings are done on the internet. If you are social security number is given, then all the information are stored on the server. Then now if you are the property owner of the such a home, or you have a farmhouse and everything, you motor cars, okay, then if I am able to access the SSN security server, then I am simply change that what properties you have got, and if the any criminal file against you or not, then if I am able to change the data, then you can be might be the victims. Okay, so I am, if the normal person, I can make the prisoner or the criminalist. So this kind of the attack can be possible. Let's take example. You might heard about the DDoS. Anyone heard about DDoS attack that recently happened in a 2012? In DDoS attack, what actually happened? That will affect the whole world, and all the, if you might face that your internet speed also down, and some site are also crashed. Almost the 70 to 75% of government site will be crashed. Okay, so actually what DDoS do is that if I have a web server, and that web server is capable of 1,000 requests per second or per minute, then DDoS actually do that will create the lots and tons of and numerous requests to the server. So web server is not actually capable enough to handle this request, and that simply crash. This DDoS will actually, and the size of DDoS actually is in TB. Okay, your server is not capable of handle that kind of a TB or GB's request. Okay, and the DDoS full form is distributed denial of service. Okay, that's why not only one client will request your server. There's some multiple clients that will request in the TBs and GBs. So you can simply down. So listen to an example. Let's example Adobe hack, and 2.9 million people across the globe using the any kind. If you are the licensed version of Photoshop and Adobe and every products of an Adobe, then it might be leaked to the hackers. And it is a recent, the 5th October 2013, and it's found on Times of India. Some more examples. These are the recent example of cyber attacks, starting from ascending. The University of California, the defaced hacker SCA. Anyone know about the SCA? That's a full form is that Siberian Electronic Army. That is the hackers group. There is a professional hackers group of the that handled by the government. It's a Siberian group that is actually doing the such kind of hacks. And if you are following them on Twitter, that will recently hack the Truecaller or eBuddy. This kind of the things they are maintaining. This is an ethical group. That intention is not to lose or disturb any kind of information. And all these records are in Siberian Electronics Army. To down official blog of LinkedIn. Okay, sometimes this might happen that SCA group will targeting on the US government, and they simply change the homepage of a US government site that like and put the something his country's logo, Siberian logo, and then write that is Allah is God and be ready to die Americans. That kind of messages are they putting on the homepage. That is a challenging task for the US. That how that system is vulnerabilities toward this modern technologies. This all kind of associated with place. Barack Obama is also injured. This kind of misinformation also be tweeted. If this I am had the Times of India or Times of New York account, Twitter account, and if I am posting that rumors, then what can affect? This can be affecting a major, and that's also causing huge effects. So the 27 August and DNS redirect. As I told that New York Times is actually become a victim, and hackers have changed their homepage. And July 17 July 2013 they hacked the Truecaller, and the database screenshot is also available on the Twitter side if you want to see that. That phishing Google Apps account, as I have shown before that Facebook. This kind of the phishing attack also. If you think that a phishing attack, I can easily identify the URL, but it is not the case. That if you are seeing that if you are IT people, then you can identify that is not come from the Facebook or any kind. But if you might also heard about that kind of flash ad will come, and you sometimes seems like an Facebook title bar, then you might be click on some people's. Okay, that's why the awareness about the hacking techniques and is not in general people, so this kind of the attack can take place. Basic guideline to be secure. Okay, so that if I am getting any kind of confidential information, then after I'm going to plant any such kind of any offenses, okay, that trying to steal money and then okay, then modifying or destruction data. If I have an access of Facebook data, I'm just simply removing all the information in that database. Such that kind of attacks are following this category. And the second is distribution of the digital information. It means or alteration means that kind of a virus or Trojan horses. Sometimes might you have face that your inbox with the flooded with the spam mails and all that have junky links, and some software you also have that toolbar that never going to be removed. Okay? This kind of the things are decided in this distribution. This is only targeted to the irritation or frustrate the user. They are not misusing any kind of information. These are the major types of that cybercrime that reside in. First is a code hacker. As I said about that, if I found the binary file, if you might have you are all user, India and Pakistan is the most countries that are only using the piracy software in the world. Okay, so if I get the Photoshop and somehow I will just making a patch, that kind of means I have the somehow I get the code and I'm just simply removing that kind of the security modules in there. It kind of deciding code hack that reverse engineering. If I have an exe file or any kind of the binary files and I somehow I reverse engineer and I able to get the code. That's kind of the things are deciding code hacker. The cracker is that the things, the person that with a malicious intention, okay, that only targeting that or disrupt the systems and misusing the systems are called crackers. Cyberpunks. Cyberpunks are actually the person that you are expert in cryptography. Cryptography is that like a development algorithm for encryption and decryption, that kind of that called cyberpunks. They are, if I am able to decrypt such a combination of encryption, then I am able to log in or such a crack of a website or any security. And the frackers are that only used to, that are hobbyist hackers that will create the prompts, cyber frackers, that if you are calling from the unknown person and hello, calling from donkey, and this kind of fake calls are you might have faced, and somehow you are able to create some pop-ups that will continuously appears. You can make it like in two ways. Anyone know about a VB script? As you can use JavaScript, you can also use a VB script in a web browser. I'll just make one frackers for demo. Okay, I will show you the only code of frackers. This is only 2 lines, and you just have to write in Notepad and save as at VBS. So this what will this do loop means this is an infinite loop, and this is code for VB message box display. The 20 is an icon of pop-up box like a critical message, cross, and information whatever you can write here you are hacked, okay. And whenever you can also convert it to exe files, okay, and you can also code in such a way that you can copy it in the startup file, okay. Then every time it will execute showing like that, yes. Now it will never go on because it is infinite loop, okay. This kind of triggers, this intention of triggers is not to disturb or intention or any disturb their information, but just have the obvious programmer that will create just like that. Types of attack to the internet. Network pocket sniffer is a kind of if you are logging from Indianic and to the Facebook, and in between the Facebook server and the Indianic, some hackers will sniff your actually packet data, and if they able to get your credential, you can. There is one software like an Wireshark. Okay, then you can track any of the packet records. If my laptop is connected to Indianic, I can monitoring on the every computer that is data is passed through in the router to the outside the server. Okay, so you have to. There's a Wireshark is used for the Pinterest testing. Okay, that you have create the application that is connected to the web server. Then you might have used this kind of the tools. IP spoofing. This kind of cybercrime is actually happened, and you might be heard about that if I want to access a bank account, then the identity is only my IP address. But what if I am using the someone else IP address? In the IP spoofing is like that. I am using my computer, but the actually identity I am targeting this Rahul. Okay, that's the IP address of this Rahul is I access behalf of the Rahul's IP address. I can access the whole things. After that, all the criminal or police investigation are only targeting to the Rahul. Okay, this kind of the identity can be hid by this kind of the IP spoofing. It's a fraud on internet. This can be online investment, bulletin words, and even online spam. This kind of attacks are just to we already discussed about the bank and investment. This is only targeting the financial loss. Okay, virus. We already discussed that too. Disturb or interrupt any kind of. Now, before the 2000, okay, there is no such act in for the cybercrime. If you are doing any cyber fraud, you are free to go. Okay. After that, the government is recognized that to promoting the secure electronic transaction, they will create the cyber act 2000. Then 2000, then two types of IPC is available. In that, contravention relating the transaction. If you are accessing the only information that is not offense and you cannot be prisoner, you just have to pay the penalty like 1 or 2 lakhs, so you can be released. Okay? And the promoting why the government needs to create such kind of the cyber act to promoting the secure electronics.
Indian Penal Code.
Yes, Indian IPC. Indian IPC, I think 441. I am just describing in next slide. As I say that if you are only accessing or downloading the information that you are not to be liable for the prison aid, you just have to pay the penalty for that. And the cyber murders and types of hacking. This kind of the actually types of hacking that can be already placed in the USA. The cyber murders, if the hospital is only the online, then if someone patient, okay, then I am able to modify the prescription. That if some person have allergic to the penicillin medicine, okay, then what if I changing that prescription and the dose of the drugs, and this kind of might be the these murders and manipulating the stock market. Okay, that what if that I have control over the any kind of the share, then I have the king. Okay, multimedia transmission of virus, crashing the sites, this kind of types of, and hacking the ordinary site. Any question you have? or written 0. If you want to know something about this PPTs or topics, then you can ask me. Anyone have faced this kind of cybercrime with you or someone else? No, okay, so be aware that it might be happens in future.
Ratnesh was free, so recently placed by Ratnesh.
Okay, so if written 0, that's good. And thank you. And wish you a happy Diwali. Then first thing is machine isolation. Okay, that simply means that your machine should not connect it to the internet. Mainly there is the army information that is highly potential that can be stored in a server that is not connected to the internet or internet. Okay? And use firewall. Anybody know about firewall? I think everybody heard about firewall, but actually working of the firewall, anyone knows? And the firewall simply track the packet data or information that is going towards outside or inside your computer. Okay, and if you think that if you are opening that www.google.com, that means that you are actually accessing an HTTP protocol that is bound to an 80 port. Okay, 8080 you might heard about. Then if you want that you cannot access any kind of website, then you can simply go to the setting firewalls and your inbound or outbound connection. Okay, then you can set that you can block the 8080 port, or this same time that you can also block the TCP or FTP block like 443 or 2123. Well, this kind of security you can measure. And firewall also recognize that the incoming packets or incoming packets that is coming from the specific source or not. In India, that's again happened that the internet not is accessing in my laptop because that firewall is registered with a MAC address, so that it will not allow any request outside this list of the MAC address. So this kind of the security you can prevent that that nobody can send the email. You can also block the SMTP port. Okay, this kind of security are. We can apply and use our firewall. Encrypted data. Anyone have idea about encrypted data? Can you tell me this? What is actually the encryption?
Actually, the data is being transferred into a non-readable format. That data is called as encrypted, which you cannot read.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone can types of encryption or algorithm types of
DNS.
SHA.
DSS. And actually, you know that which kind of the encryption method Facebook is using? MD5. Okay. If you are using that, if you are writing ABC, then if you are encrypted that output would be like such kind of 20 to 40 character. It depends on algorithm that which algorithm you are going to use. Okay. The data encryption, there are technique. Okay, non-reversible or reversible. If you are encrypt, then you can also decrypt that data, so you can actually find the readable form. But actually the MD5, that means message digest. This is only the you can encrypt. You never can decrypt this message. Okay. This kind of main purpose of the encryption is that if I store the password of users in a database, if someone hacker will somehow be able to access my database, then even he cannot or he or she will not able to read what password I have set it. Okay. And there are also the disadvantage, and if you have the depth knowledge of the cryptography, that how the encryption is taken place, then you can also crack it. And this is the general guidelines that you should follow, and you might have seen on any website that you should have the use and special characters and number alphanumeric, so that you know that it's a basic. If you have set the 123 password, that can be easily hacked by the brute force. What is a brute force? Brute force is a technique that will every possibility will try sequentially, and it not be possible if you have used a special character or symbols. It means that number of possibility will be increased. check the vendor for updates and patches. Okay. If you might have heard about, if you are work on .NET technology, that you might work on framework 2.5. There is an Oracle padding attack. If you are using that 2.5 framework still now, then your site is vulnerable to hack, and that can be easily hacked by the Oracle padding attacks. And in that, what can I do? That simply pass the in that the only the loophole is that the encryption of that key is revealed, and I can decrypt I can directly access the web.config file that's containing the every settings of the site. And it is recommended that you update your software. That if I am using 2.5 still now, then I have to update for the more security and patches. You also updating your antivirus regularly. Because of that, if the new attacks or something new technique is happens, okay, or identified, then the software vendors will update your software in such a way that they can able to identify or prevent the new viruses. If you seen that somebody have sent you the mail and you have found that suspected the things, then you should not open this content, because that if I send you an exe file, then it might crash, or any Trojan horse virus can be there, and you can be tracked by anyone. There is three kind of hacking. That's first one is hacking without any intention. So my intention is to this person's bank account. Okay, then I just only want to say how much he transaction, to whom account he will transfer. Then my intention is not to that steal your money. I just only identify that. If I have a company, then on my rival company, I will just only observing that what he are doing actually, and what the other parties he are communicating with, who is that client. This kind of hacking is also possible. And nowadays, if you don't know for your kind of information, this big company also hiring such kind of an hacker to identify their product is vulnerable or not. Or also some kind of the hackers are hired because of to only their task is to only the observing their competitor that what they are doing, what they are going to be doing in futures. And the second is unauthorized access with the intention to communicate further offense. If I am